The Bible says it is not good that the man should be alone. Jimmy Dayton was 55 years old before the truth in those words hit home. Jimmy was caretaker at the Greenland Ranch in Death Valley in the early 1890s. Once in 3 months, he would hitch up and drive into Daggett, 130 miles away, to buy supplies and draw his pay. On one such trip began the strange story of Jimmy Dayton's Bonanza.
Beer. Who's she?
Lori Wilkins. Sings here.
Darn, she's beautiful. Dang, she's beautiful.
Give me another whiskey, Whitey.
I told you not to say things like that to me. Dad, stop it. Who do you think you are?
You know who I am, baby. I'm Loverboy.
I ought to slap your face.
But you won't, baby. Will you? What?
What's the matter with you?
Just protecting your honor, ma'am.
You looking for trouble?
You got no right bothering a lady when she don't want you to.
A lady?
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, baby, but this old goat here just trying to stick his nose in where it...
Now, you can call me whatever you want to, but you keep a civil tongue in your head when you talk to this beautiful lady.
Oh, leave him alone. He's just an old man.
Well, he ought to be more careful. Old fella like him deciding to protect ladies.
Dad, come on, let's get some air.
That'll learn you, sashaying around the ladies. I'll sashay all I want to. I got lots of life left in me yet.
Oh, Jimmy, how are you?
Still alive, I guess. Good, good. I'll take the usual 50 in cash, put the rest in my account.
You've built up quite a large amount of money over the years.
Yeah, well, I'm saving for a rainy day.
It never rains in Death Valley.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Ain't that old a man. I ain't about to drop dead.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thanks a lot. Yeah. What a woman. What train's that?
Number 2, westbound.
Give me the rest of my money in cash, please. You mind if I take a couple of days off?
Well, I guess so. You got a vacation coming. Where are you going?
Los Angeles.
What's the matter, baby?
I'm fed up, that's what's the matter. And stop calling me baby. I wish I was taking that train, heading for New York and the bright lights.
What you need, baby, is a good drink.
I'm sick of drinking. And I'm sick of your drinking. You're nothing but a rolling stone.
What's wrong with that?
Plenty. Especially when it's hanging round my neck.
Oh, now, wait a minute, baby.
I told you to stop calling me baby.
That's right. You ain't no baby. Fact is, you ain't been no baby for a long, long time. I'll bet you...
You get out, Thad Riker. I'm buying no more of your liquor. I've taken all I'm going to take from you.
Oh, now, Floyd, wait a minute. You don't mean that? You know me and you, we were meant for one another.
Get out and leave me alone.
Flory, you are gonna come crawling to me. Crawling.
Get out!
About time you told him, old Flurry. Good riddance.
Yeah, I guess. He was sure good looking. Now what happens?
Oh, he'll go off on another toot. But at least this time it won't be with your money. He'll be back. If you want him back. Yes, sir. What'll it be?
Whiskey, please.
Welcome, stranger.
Thank you, ma'am.
First time in Daggett?
Not exactly. I just come in from Los Angeles.
Staying a while?
Yes, ma'am. I've got a ranch out here. Near here. Not far. Ma'am, would you...
Yes, I would. Why do you make mine a gin? I didn't catch your name. My name is James Dayton, Esquire. Mine's Flory Wilkins. Here's luck. My, that tasted just right. You're a cattleman, Mr. Dayton. Mr. Dayton.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. I was asking if you were a cattleman.
Not entirely. I have other interests.
Where is your ranch?
Death Valley.
How romantic. I just love the desert, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, I sure do.
Let's toast that, shall we? To the desert.
What's this about Flory getting married?
That's right. Big rancher. Came in here and swept poor Flory right off her feet. At least that's what he thinks.
I don't believe it.
Ask the sheriff. He hitched him.
Only 3 days ago.
That was 3 days ago. Flory's made hay since then. They left for his ranch this morning.
I'll be out in just a moment, Jimmy.
Flory,
Yes, Jimmy?
there's something I've got to tell you.
What is it, Jimmy? Jimmy, that didn't fool me. I knew you were bald. And it doesn't matter.
Welcome home, Mrs. Dayton.
It was quite a trip. Is this the bunkhouse?
No, this is where where we live.
Well, where are the ranch hands, the wranglers, the cowboys?
Howdy, strangers.
Strangers.
Jumping jackrabbits. Holy Toledo. Hi, Vic.
Oh, you old coot. And what you all dressed up for?
Vic, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Dayton.
What? You mean you went and got hitched? You?
Well, you don't think I would be out here with him if we weren't, do you? Jimmy, who is this man?
Florrie, this is Vic. He and I, well,
And he works for you, right?
in a manner of speaking.
Well, I don't think a ranch hand should speak to the owner of the ranch the way this man has just spoken to you.
Owner?
Now, Florrie. Now, you see, Florrie, that's what I was trying to tell you that first night. I'm not really the owner.
You what?
Well, I am in charge. That is, I take care of things, but I'm not really the owner of the ranch. Well, I'm practically my own boss.
You lied to me.
Well,
You deliberately deceived me. You pretended that you were a big cattle man.
Well, I didn't mean to.
You
You
deceived me into marrying you.
Florrie, listen, please.
And I listened to all that sloppy talk of yours, and I believed you. I believed you. You and your big ranch, your other interests. The only other interest you had was me. You gigolo.
Florrie, I love you so much.
Getting me out here on false pretenses. If it wasn't so late and me so tired, I'd make you turn right around and drive back into Daggett. Now get my things into the house and then just keep out of my way.
Dang, what a woman. Florrie.
Don't talk to me.
I know how you feel.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, I only did it because of the way I feel. You're the most beautiful woman in the world. Florrie, it's true. I love you.
If you really loved me, you'd never have lied to me, making me think you had plenty of money when you don't have a red cent.
No, that ain't true. Well, now, it's true I'm only the caretaker here, but it ain't true that I don't have any money.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I got plenty of money. Gold.
Where?
Buried.
Buried.
Oh, yeah. Buried right here on this ranch.
Stop it.
Well, it is. I buried my money right here on this ranch because I don't trust any bankers. I like to have my money where I can get my hands on it easy.
You know you're just saying this to try and make me stay here with you. Well, it won't work.
Now, please,
I
Florrie.
don't believe you, so forget it.
Well, now, I know it's true I lied to you once, but you got to believe this. I got a whole lot of money buried out there under a date tree.
Which one? There's a whole forest of them.
Well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
Well, because it's just better if nobody else knows.
I'm your wife. If there's gold buried out there, it's your duty to tell me about it.
I can't tell you.
Because there isn't any.
There is. There is so. I got a whole pot full of gold buried out there under one of them date trees. I'm going over the alfalfa fields. Some fences need mending. gonna take a ride into Daggett tomorrow.
I thought you went in just once every 3 months.
Well, something came up. Anyway, I thought you ought to know so as you could get packed.
I'm not going. At least not yet.
You mean you might get to like it here?
I mean nothing of the kind. But, well, I don't like the notion of going back to Daggett so soon. I don't want to look like a complete fool.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason.
No handouts, young man. Only jobs.
Working in the mines at $4 a day.
For muckers like you, $3.50. Well, Jimmy, what brings you back so soon?
Won't draw my back pay, Mr. Geary.
Oh, how much of it?
All of it. A whole shebang. In gold, please.
But, Jimmy, these are your life savings. I don't mean to pry, but are you putting them into something solid?
Pretty solid, Mr. Geary. Gonna put it in the ground.
In the ground?
Yeah, Florrie. That's my wife, you know. I told her that I'd buried a pot of gold out at the ranch. That's the only way I could keep her there. Now she's started digging around for it, looking for it.
And you're going to bury the gold?
Well, yeah. I don't want her to think I lied again. Oh, you sure look awful good, even when you're working. I saw an old friend of yours in Daggett, that young fella.
Thad? How is he? Did he ask about me?
No, I just passed him when he was coming out of an office.
He really was handsome. But not worth a darn.
Flowers sure are pretty. You made the garden very nice.
Just something to do. This desert gives me the willies.
I thought you liked the desert.
That must have been when I was very young.
Turn in. You want me to leave a lamp on?
No, it only attracts bugs. Makes the room hot.
You gonna sit up a while?
Yes. Vic, is that you? Is that you, Vic? Who is it? Dad,
Hello, baby.
what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, I came to see you, baby.
Dad, you're crazy. Jimmy's in the house.
Oh, that old dried-up mummy. Don't worry about him. I'd enjoy bending that bald head of his. But don't worry, baby. It's you I came to see.
What's that behind your back?
That is gold. That is a sack of gold.
Jimmy's pot of gold. You mean there really was gold buried out here?
Since last night. I heard him making his plans in Daggett, so I just followed him out here on my horse and watched him bury it. There it is.
So that's it.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Dad, wait. I can't just leave.
Why not? Listen, you've got everything. You don't need to take nothing with you. Listen, this here will buy everything your little heart desires. Now, come on, let's go.
But, Jimmy...
Never mind him. If he bothers us, I'll hit him in the head. Now, let's get out of here. I thought you went home.
Thad, I just overheard a couple of sharpers outside. They're laying for you. They must have seen your money.
Where?
Don't turn around. They just came in. Quick, put your money in my bag. Quick, while they're not looking. I'll wait for you at the hotel. You stay here for about an hour. Then look in your pocket and shout, "I've been robbed." Make sure they hear you. Otherwise, they might beat your head in. We wouldn't want that, would we?
That's right, baby. You look after old Thad, baby. Shh. We don't want anybody to know, right? Now you run along.
Time was when things didn't seem so bad around here. Now it sure is lonesome.
Florrie! Land sakes, it's Florrie! Come down out of there. Oh. Florrie, I thought I'd never see you again.
I brought your pot of gold back, Jimmy. Your buried treasure. I decided I liked the desert after all. Jimmy, you're the only man who ever treated me like a lady. If you still want me, I want to stay. In fact, if you hadn't been such a big liar, I never would have been so mad at you.
But I thought, with all that digging...
Digging?
For the gold. I saw where you dug up under the palm trees.
You thought I was digging for the treasure. Jimmy, dear, I was planting flowers. I never believed there was any treasure. I just wanted something to do, and I'm not much good around the house. At least, not yet.
Jimmy Dayton and Florrie lived happily at the Greenland Ranch, which later became Furnace Creek Ranch. And one day in 1899, Jimmy Dayton died, a victim of the desert he loved. Years later, a stone monument and a bronze plaque was dedicated to Jimmy Dayton, a true Death Valley pioneer.
With your host, Dale Robertson.
Stories of the Old West are stories of hardships and adventure, of dreams and of courage. Stories of the American pioneer are all a part of our past, of our heritage. The men who went west to harvest lumber were as sturdy as the trees they felled and as rugged as the remote country where the forest stood. They battled weather, loneliness, and fire to pioneer an industry and provide homes for a westward growing nation. The hazards were great. The lusty lumberjacks took them all in stride. And at least one logger, Will Zane, thought he did until he met a girl named Trudy Bell. Years of logging gave Will skills and abilities in overcoming obstacles. And believe me, he needed them all for the taming of Trudy Bell.
Some of these pines are over 100 years old.
I declare, Trudy Bell, these trees make a man feel insignificant.
Most men are, Tucker, don't you think?
How does she feel to you, Will? She's a tough old girl, Danny. She'll come down, they all do.
Don't you think we ought to turn back now? I promised your father I'd finish going over his books today.
Of course not. You haven't seen anything yet. We'll go up to where they're cutting.
But I think maybe we should...
Go ahead by yourself, then.
Hold it, Danny. That should just about do it. Hey! Get out of the way! Get out of there! Timber! Hey! Well, are you here, boy? Come on. Oh, are you all right?
Oh,
Judy, are you all right?
look at me. My habit's ruined. It's just ruined. And what's happened to my horse?
Well, he showed better sense than you did, ma'am. He run off when he seen that tree coming.
Well, I'm glad you're so amused. I might have been killed.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I tore you off that horse that way.
That's what might have killed me. It's ridiculous when a lady can't go for a ride without being assaulted.
See here, miss, he saved your life.
Well, next time I'd prefer to take my chances with a tree.
Well, you stay right here. I'll go get my axe and oblige you.
Now, just a minute.
You two had no business riding in here. This is lumber company land.
No, business.
Tell them who you are, Trudy. She happens
I
to
can
be...
take care of myself, Tucker. I'm Trudy Bell, that's who.
H.J.'s daughter?
That's right.
Well, Trudy?
Miss Bell.
Well, it's very nice. Your daddy owns all this land. But these trees, they don't know you from one of Lil's saloon girls, and if you're standing underneath one when it's falling, you're just as likely to get as caved in as they are.
Now, see here, you. I think you'd better apologize to Miss Bell for that remark.
And I think you better get on out of here before I put my boots to you.
What is your name?
Well, I appreciate your friendly interest, ma'am. It's Zane. Will Zane, spelled Z-A-N-E.
I'm going to report your arrogance, your rudeness, your behavior to my father.
Well, you go ahead and do that. And while you're at it, me and Danny, we're going to go on about the business of cutting up your daddy's tree.
That's right.
I thought you two got along real well.
Yeah, real well. You know, Danny, she's a pretty little gal.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll tell you, she's got a tongue like a pike pole. A gal like that would be a real challenge.
There you are, Ralph. Good American money. Boyle, Danny.
That's me name, and proud of it.
Are you sending your wages back to County Limerick as always?
Oh, I'll keep enough back to buy me a drop of comfort at Bill's place.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Well, you should keep back enough to buy yourself a partner at the box social.
Oh, you daft. You got as much chance of catching me there as I got of catching you there.
Yeah, well, I've got to be there. I'm the auctioneer.
You got a funny idea how to spend a payday.
Danny, see if you can get Will to come. What made me ask a dumb thing like that? McCarthy, Jim.
Aren't you going for your wages, Will?
As a matter of fact, I was the first one in the pay line this morning.
Oh, might have known. Well, looks like you're getting ready for a little serious drinking.
Well, the month's pay in my pocket. You don't think I'm going to any box social, do you?
Well, I thought you might.
Well, come on. Let's go to Lil's. I'll see you in a little bit, Danny.
You know, I hope you won't let this lunch go too cheaply, Tucker.
You think I'd let anyone else have the honor of sharing it with you? Hiya, gentlemen. How are you? Good to see you.
Well, Miss Bell. Why, this box is just about going to put the others to shame.
Thank you.
And it's a bargain at any price. Well, now I know you folks are all hungry, so gather around and we'll begin the proceedings. Now, you all know why we're here, to raise money for the new schoolhouse. Our young ladies have been making these box lunches all afternoon, and they've been very busy, and we're going to auction them off. Now, the highest bidder gets both the box lunch and the company of the young lady. Right. Now, if you see a lively-looking package, men, start bidding. Well, suppose we start with this one. Something in here smells mighty good. Now, who's going to start the bid? Do I hear $1? $1. Delbert Hoax bid $1. Do I hear $2? $2. $1.50. Why, you couldn't even get a whiff of this for $1.50.
$2. $2.50.
$3. Now we're getting somewhere.
$3.50, and that's my final bid.
$4. Well, I bid $4. Do I hear $4.50? $4 once, $4 twice, and sold to Delbert Hooks for $4. Now, who's the pretty little miss that goes with this?
Mary Christine. I just knew it was you.
Oh, if you think this is a pretty package, you should see the miss who brought it. Now, who's going to be the lucky man? Do I hear $1? $5. Well, an opening bid of $5. This young man must have some inside information. Now, who'll make it $5.50?
$20.
$20?
21. $30. 31. $40. $41. $60.
$60. Do I hear any more bidding? $60 once, twice, and sold for $60. There you are, Will. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Miss Bell?
Tucker, are you going to let this animal have me?
Now, see here, Will Zane. I don't know what you have in mind.
I have in mind having lunch.
Well, I have no intention of having lunch with you.
Now, Miss Bell, you know the rules.
Tucker, are you going to allow this?
I most certainly am not. Mr. Zane, I'd better warn you. I was middleweight champion in my graduating class.
Well, I appreciate that. Now I better warn you. I ain't never graduated from nothing, so all I know is fighting logger style. And that includes gouging, stomping, ear chewing, and anything else you want to do.
On second thought, Trudy, he did pay you $60 fair and square.
Tucker Logan, don't you ever speak to me again.
But Trudy!
Well, let's get on with the auction, folks.
I sure hope this is a $60 lunch, because I sure ain't got a $60 partner.
You just watch what you say to me, Mr. Zane. I'm saving a plenty to tell my father.
Your daddy doesn't frighten me. He's a big man now, but he started out a plain old logger, just like me, tin pants and all.
Well, that may be, but he's always been a gentleman, with a gentleman's respect for a lady.
Are you saying I don't qualify as a gentleman?
You? You're only fit to keep company with one of Lil's saloon girls.
Well, any one of them can fry better chicken. You know, you're just like this lunch. You're all dolled up on the outside, but tough and stringy on the inside. Why, you little devil. Yeah.
Oh, don't you dare! Ow! Ow!
That ought to teach you.
Oh, just wait till I tell my daddy about this. There won't be a lumber camp anywhere that'll hire you.
Well, ma'am, it will have been worth it. You know, you taught me something. There's only one difference between a lady and a dance hall girl. A dance hall girl's got better manners.
You wait! You wait.
Well, this is a surprise. I thought you'd still be involved in your social activities.
Oh, the ladies at Lil's, they missed you. And they asked me to deliver their regards. They couldn't understand how their old buddy could desert him in favor of a box social.
Well, I tried to explain to them that there comes a time in every man's life when he has to take a serious view of things. Start looking to the future and start planning a more responsible way of life. Well, they didn't seem to understand how that could ever happen to you.
Shut up, Denny.
Well, that's a fine thing to say to your old partners. It's only concerned with your future happiness. Well, if I hadn't explained it...
Shut up, Denny. I said shut up. Shut up.
Oh, you're right, Will. You're right. Here I am wasting time with words, and I ought to be sharpening our tools for tomorrow.
You can forget that, too, because we ain't going to be needing them anymore.
Not needing our axes? Oh, Will, you are a fast worker if the boss's daughter's already got his jobs in the office.
We don't have any jobs anymore, Denny.
What do you mean by that?
I think we're fired. At least I am.
Well, I can't fell a tree by myself. Well, if I'm going to be fired, it'd be a comfort to know why.
I just spanked Trudy Bell.
You just what?
Spanked her. Turned over my knee and spanked her.
Holy saints! Did you have it coming?
I've known a lot of women, Danny. I've never raised a hand to one before, but she deserved it.
Oh, still?
I know I shouldn't have done it, but it was like she was testing me.
Oh, well, we're in serious trouble. Here comes her father.
Afternoon, Mr. Bell. Afternoon, boys. Well, I certainly didn't expect to find you here.
Why is that, sir? Have you already seen your daughter?
Trudy? I know she hardly lights long enough for me to see her.
And I think I should tell you myself. I just gave your daughter a thrashing.
A thrashing?
Yes,
You didn't
sir.
mean to.
I did mean to. Pulled her over my knee, raised her dress, and applied my hand where I knew it hurt the most.
You did that to my daughter?
Yes, sir.
Well, I find that rather upsetting.
So did she, and I expect you'll be hearing about it from her.
Yes. I expect I will.
There's one more thing, sir.
There's something else?
I won't apologize.
I doubt that Trudy would be satisfied with an apology anyway. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. But it don't mean we're fired. Let's get busy.
But you can't put a man in jail for that.
Why can't I? Assault and battery is still against the law, isn't it?
You don't look very battered to me.
He spanked me, Daddy, right in front of everybody. It was humiliating.
You probably needed it.
Are you taking his side?
Trudy, ever since your mother died, you're all I've got. And I love you. That's probably the reason I never had the heart to spank you myself, though you needed it often enough.
You are taking his side.
I just want you to forget the whole thing, honey.
Will Zane made a fool of me. I can't forget it. And if you won't help me, I'll just have to take care of him myself.
All right, all right. I learned long ago not to argue with you once you've made up your mind.
Oh, Daddy, I knew I could count on you.
I'm sure you did. Now, you go fetch your bonnet and we'll go.
Mr. Bell, ma'am.
I'll come right to the point, Will. She plans to swear out a warrant against you for assault and battery.
She does she?
I'd appreciate it if you'd come along with us now to the sheriff's office.
I ain't never been in jail in my life, Mr. Bell, and I'm not going now. Not for something you should have done about 18 years ago.
That may very well be, but it doesn't change things. Trudy's determined to see you punished for what you did.
It would be an unjust court that would punish a man for doing a good deed.
It looks like he's going to give us trouble, Trudy. I wish I could take him in myself, but I'm behind schedule. Here, you keep this gun on him, and he'll behave. You drive, Will.
And don't think you can try anything just because my father's not going. I'm pretty handy with a gun.
That's right, Will. She's not afraid of anything in the world. Here!
What's so funny?
You are, with your chin stuck out and that gun so heavy you can hardly hold on to it.
I can hold it, don't you worry. And I know where the trigger is, too.
You don't really want to go through with this, do you?
Don't I? When I'm through with you, you'll never lay a hand on a lady again.
I ain't never laid a hand on a lady yet.
I can hardly wait to see you behind bars. You won't be so smart then.
Well, they better lock me up for a good long time, because the day I get out, I'm going to give you my hand till you can't sit down for over a month without thinking about me.
You don't scare me, Will Zane.
You know what I'm thinking?
Don't know, and I don't care.
I'm thinking you test every man you meet, hoping to find one meaner and stronger than you are.
You're crazy.
And beneath that cast iron expression, you're scared. Scared you won't find one.
Cry, don't talk.
Oh. I think secretly you're hoping I'll grab that gun, turn you over my knee, and spank you again. You crazy little hellcat, you could have killed me in that gun. Come with me, young lady.
Oh, Will, you better not! No! Don't you dare! I'm gonna tell my father on you! Oh, no! Oh, no! No! Oh! Help! Oh, Will! Help me! I can't swim! I can... Will, please, I'm drowning! Please, I can't swim. I'll drown.
Why don't you just stand up?
Why did you make me do it? Why did you make me pull the trigger? I might have killed you.
Well, it was just a little test of my own.
Will. Will you teach me how to swim?
Nope.
So, Trudy Bell was tamed, as the West was tamed. Not without a struggle, but with a firm hand wielded by a superior force. The conquest of each was unwilling, but in the end, each bowed to stubborn determination. Be with us again next week for another story from our American past.
With your host, Dale Robertson.
Stories of the Old West are stories of hardships and adventure, of dreams and of courage. Stories of the American pioneer are all a part of our past, of our heritage. In the Old West, men believed in giving each other a second chance to win success after suffering failure. Such a man was Ben Frazier. The man he helped was Will Tracy. In 1889, Tracy walked out of prison after serving 7 years for bank robbery. He returned to Willow Creek, Montana, in the town's hostility and hatred. Ben Frazier didn't start out a friend, but in the end, he helped achieve Tracy's triumph.
Prison food must have agreed with you, Will.
I've eaten worse.
You know what you're doing coming back here? The mines in this town are still pretty fresh.
I don't plan on staying any longer than it takes me to get out.
Come for Lisa? You know, you might be doing her a favor if you just leave her be. Ever thought of that?
She's my wife.
Yep. That she is, unfortunately. See you around. Hi, Lou.
Dan. Tracy? When did you get out?
Almost a week ago. And I've got a certificate of release signed by the warden.
Don't look for no welcome mat. Willow Creek's still out a lot of cash because of that bank holdup, especially me.
I never touched a penny of that money.
But you were in on it.
And I did 7 years for it.
So what? Is that supposed to make up for my losses? 7 years.
You see what I mean, Will?
I've tried to imagine how this moment would be. I couldn't.
Let me look at you.
And then 2 years ago, I got word of Cousin Jeff's passing. I wrote you about it, remember? When he left this ranch to us, you could have knocked me down with a feather. A whole ranch to do with as we please. There's not much on it, but whatever there is free and clear.
Yeah. Should be worth something, I suppose.
I suppose so. Anyway, that's when I decided to come back to Willow Creek and wait for you here.
As for me, I'd just soon have not had to come back. Stopped by the bank as I rode through town. Couldn't help remembering that's where it all started. It's where I started going wrong. But I'm going to make it up to you, Lisa. All the embarrassment I've caused you, and I suppose pain that went along with it.
I know you will.
We can sell this place. Go somewhere else. Somewhere new where we're not known. Start all over again. You know, there was a fellow in the penitentiary who was telling me about the land in California. How beautiful it is out there. And it's going for a song. We can take the money that this place brings and good. What's the matter?
That's not the way, Will. Not by running and hiding.
What are you getting at?
This ranch. It's like it was sent from heaven, like a message telling us what we should do. That's why I hung on so to still be here when you came back.
You suggesting we stay in Willow Creek?
Yes, Will. Stay and work and fight if we have to.
I don't think you know what you're asking, Lisa.
Yes, I do. I know it's going to be hard on you. People don't forget too quick. They've had to do without a lot since that holdup. Their whole life savings gone. They're bitter. I've seen them cross the other side of the street when they saw me coming. But I didn't let it bother me enough to drive me away. Because I knew we had something to work for when you got out.
Why would people want to take it out on you? You didn't have anything to do with the holdup. It was me and Cal Henshaw. We were the ones that pulled off the robbery. Funny, isn't it? I go away and spend 7 years in prison for holdup that I was a part of, for money which I never laid eyes on. The man who was the master behind it, the one who got the big idea to begin with, never spent a day in prison and got off with all the money. No one's seen hide nor hair of him since. I'll find him someday. You can bet on that. In the meantime, if this is where you want to stay, then this is where we're going to stay.
Oh, we can fix this place up real so pretty. Make a beautiful ranch out of it.
It's going to take money.
We'll get it.
And I've got to get a job. Know of anybody looking for a hired hand the likes of me?
No. But you were always a good worker, Will. And people will remember that, too.
But I'll be an even harder worker this time. And no shortcuts.
I was wondering when you'd get to me.
Then you know why I'm here.
Yep. She talked you into staying.
What do you know about it?
Well, I knew she'd try. I didn't think she'd get far, not in a million years. As a matter of fact, I told her you didn't have guts enough to stay.
Thanks for the time of day.
Report here at sunup tomorrow. Regular pay for a regular day's work.
How's that again?
Well, do you want the job or don't you?
Thought you were turning me down.
I'd like to, but I can't. I understand I'm doing this for Lisa. She's a fine woman. A week's work gets a week's pay. Here's your money.
Thank you. What about next week, Ben? Do I have a job or didn't I measure up?
You've heard no complaints?
No, but you've been keeping an eye on me like a hawk. Why?
Well, I've been trying to make up my mind about something. I closed a deal a few days ago. Calls for the delivery of 1,000 head of cattle to the railhead in Great Falls. Drive of about 40 miles. Be a few other brands mixed in, but mostly mine, so I do the hiring. Think you can handle the job?
Me? You mean as trail boss?
Matter, Will, the job too big for you?
No. No, but I thought...
You're hired. Now, the buyer will pay cash upon delivery. I have an account at the Great Falls Bank. You can deposit the money there. Here's the contract. And don't forget to get that delivery slip signed.
I will. Thank you, Ben.
We move them out in the morning.
All right, get your jump wagon rolling. Move them out.
Give me a double. Starting a little early, aren't you, Kellums?
I got my reasons.
Yeah, like what?
Like worrying about my cattle. Like you ought to be worrying about yours.
Give me a good reason, I will.
Well, there's one good reason you ought to know. Will Tracy.
Yeah?
Ben Frazier's made him trail boss.
Well, he's a pretty good man with the herd. At least he always was.
He's a pretty good man at robbing banks, too.
Oh, Steve. How about a tall cool one to settle the dust of the day? Lou?
Give me another double. Ben, I want to talk to you.
What's on your mind?
Will Tracy.
What about him?
I understand you hired him as trail boss.
That's right.
Another one. How come?
Well, he needed a job. It's as simple as that.
It's not as simple as that, and you know it. If you want to play 7-card stud with your money, that's your affair. But there are other brands in that drive, including mine.
Look, I'll stand by any and all losses. It says so right in the contract.
It just don't add up. You hiring a no-good ex-con like Tracy.
Look, it's like I said, the man can use the pay.
You mean his wife could? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it the way it sounded. No offense.
How did you mean it, Lou?
Well, Ben, it's just that if you'd turned him down like all the others, maybe he wouldn't still be hanging around here.
Go on.
Well, Ben, seeing as how you feel about Lisa Tracy the way that you do. Now, wait a minute. You asked for it, didn't you? I don't mean nothing bad, honest.
Spell it out, Lou.
All right. With Will Tracy out of the way, you'd have a clear trail to Lisa. Not that I blame you. Not a bit. No, don't you see? It'd be a perfect...
I did have a feeling for Lisa, but that ended the day she married Will Tracy. Now, you get your mind out of the gutter, Lou, or I'll toss your carcass in with it.
Ben, this town's gonna have the last laugh on you yet. That Tracy ain't never coming back here. He's gonna steal you blind.
Who is it?
It's me, Lisa. Ben Fraser.
Oh, Ben, I'm so glad to see you.
It's not too late for visiting, is it?
Of course not. Come on in. As a matter of fact, I've been meaning to drop by your place. I wanted to thank you for all you've done for Will.
I haven't done anything for him he didn't earn.
You gave him a chance. That's more than anybody else would do. And I'm grateful to you, Ben. We both are. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
What is it, Ben? Something's troubling you. I can see it.
Oh, People, I guess. You know, sometimes I get my fill of them. You ever feel that way?
You're worried about me, aren't you? I wonder if anybody else knows what a worrier you really are.
Well, it's just that sometimes people get so cruel.
They started talking, is that it? Wondering if Will's going to make off with all their money?
Yeah, I suppose. Something like that.
Well, let him. We'll have the last laugh, Ben. You and me and Will.
Funny you put it that way.
What?
You, me, and Will.
I don't understand.
Oh, I know, Lisa. But for so very long, I've lived with a dream. It wasn't right. I couldn't help it. I couldn't get it out of my mind.
I still don't know what you're saying, Ben.
I know. I'm sorry. But I'd hoped that one day when Will got out that, well, he'd just go away. Leave you here. Then it would be just you and me.
Ben,
And it didn't work out that way. I should have known that with a woman like you waiting for him, a man would be a fool if he didn't come back. I hope Will Tracy's no fool. Good night, Lisa.
That's Great Falls up ahead. Keep moving.
And after I complete certain business arrangements, I suggest we ride out and inspect the property. It'll be a pleasant jaunt, I assure you. And as I say, the place can be had for very little. A mere pittance.
You wait for me here, my dear. I shan't be but a moment.
It's you. It's really you.
What's the meaning of this?
You're Cal Henshaw.
I beg your pardon, sir. That's not my name.
I don't know what you're calling yourself now. But you're Cal Henshaw to me.
My dear, there's obviously a misunderstanding here. Perhaps you'd better return home. I'll come by later. All right, now, what's this all about?
Take a good look at me.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Look long enough. You'll know who I am. Now, do you remember, Cal? 7 years ago, bank at Willow Springs, just me and you.
That was a long time ago. Who cares now?
I care. I spent 7 years in prison, Kara, just waiting for this day.
What are you going to do?
Get up.
Look, Will. I have money, lots of it. I've done real well the last 7 years. I'll give you half. Just forget you ever saw me. What do you say?
Will you please let me pass?
You all right, Lisa? I've been watching you.
You and everybody else. Will's been gone for more than a week. Well, say it, Ben. Say it.
Lisa, wait, please.
I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong. Will isn't a thief. He'll be back.
Sure he will, Mrs. Tracy. Everybody's got him figured all wrong. Ain't that right, Mrs. Tracy? Darn shame what some people are saying. A good, fine, upstanding, law-abiding gentleman like Will Tracy.
That'll be enough, Lou.
Enough nothing. He was due back here 2 days ago. Where is he?
I told you that was my lookout, not yours.
That's right. You asked for it. It's your concern. But I didn't ask for Tracy to heist my money out of the bank.
Well, that's all water under the dam.
I know there's a reason why my husband hasn't returned yet. An honest reason. But he will be back, I swear it.
You swear it. Well, swearing's all very well, ma'am, but it doesn't pay my bills. Now, I'm telling you, if that jailbird's not back here by sundown tomorrow, I'll be knocking at your door for my share from that herd.
Mr. Kellums, when my husband comes back, I'll expect you to apologize to him. Right here before all these people. And I'll expect you to do it as loudly and as clearly.
Ma'am, you've got spunk. I'll say that for you.
There's a list of charges on this man, Sheriff.
Who is he?
The other man who was in the bank holdup. The one that got off with all the money. You getting worried, Ben?
No, not particularly.
Well, here's your deposit slip. Money's in your account at the bank. Sorry it took me so long, but I had a little business of my own to take care of.
So I see. Lou?
Yeah?
Haven't you forgotten something?
Huh? Say, Will, I'm sorry I rode herd on you. Well, sometimes I talk too much, if you know what I mean. Will you shake hands?
Hello, Harvey. All right, I want to see you later.
Harry?
Ben, how can we ever thank you?
For what? I didn't do anything.
You gave me a chance when no one else would give me the time of day.
Don't thank me. Thank her. I just found out what she's known all along. See you around.
That day, Will Tracy knew that as far as the people of Willow Creek were concerned, bygones were bygones. There's more to this story. Some years later, Willard Spencer Tracy became vice president of the Willow Creek Bank, the very institution he once had a hand in robbing.
Nobody can talk like that about Miss Pauline, you old tango.
told you before, I'll have no brawling in front of my place.
But Miss Pauline, well, I was defending your honor.
My honor, little prairie chicken, has been upheld by generals, bank presidents, and senators. I don't need a boy with peach fuzz in his face to do me no favors. Now, get along and fix that window. Now, get on home, the rest of you. For the next hour, this here saloon's gonna be a restaurant, and I wish to dine alone.
Death Valley Days.
Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. Of all the fabled heroines of the Old West, it is said that the most beautiful was Pauline Cushman, who gained fame as a Union spy during the Civil War, became a celebrated actress, and then retired to run a hotel in Casa Grande, Arizona. Now, Pauline was a proud and independent lady. And though many men have tried, none could tame her. That is, until a day in 1879, when a certain gentleman came to town and undertook the wooing of perilous Pauline.
Ain't this a lively town? A couple of bachelors like us. In a town like this, it's gonna be a barrel of laughs.
Well, see if you can find us something to eat in there. I'll take care of the luggage.
Yeah, I sure will.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing's the matter. I just, they don't serve any food in there.
Oh.
Just liquor.
Yeah.
Listen, you want something to eat, they said, there's a good place about 5 miles up the road.
Well, let's go.
Good food. Well, I tell you, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. You go on and go. It's just about 10 miles up the road there.
It's very strange, you're not being hungry.
Yeah. Well, it's the heat and my throat, the dust and everything. Well, listen, you better get started up there, because they close early. And that place is about 15 miles right outside of town there.
It's funny how that place keeps getting further and further up the road. Now, what's inside there you don't want me to see?
Well, you can't eat there. I mean,
all right. Well, a flower garden in the middle of the desert, huh?
Si, senores.
We're very hungry, miss, and would you mind asking that young lady to join us, please?
Don't bother, Carmela. The answer is no.
I see she wants a bit of persuading. She walks in beauty as the night of cloudless climes and starry skies. In a minute, she'll look up and smile, watch.
Carmela, if the gentlemen wish to order anything, they'll call you.
Forget it, Jerry. Hey, you know something?
What?
She looks familiar.
Would you like to bet me $1 that by this evening she'll look more familiar? At dinner, say?
You're on. You're on.
Put it up. Pardon me, miss, but you are the most exciting-looking woman I've ever seen. Would you do me the honor as to dine with me this evening?
My, you are tall, aren't you?
Just how did you get that lump, mister?
Well, I had a little accident, that's all.
Yeah, I'll bet that accident had long, dark hair and eyes that flash blue flame.
How'd you know that?
You ain't the first one that's had such accidents. There's only 2 reasons that'd bring you to Casa Grande. Or the railroad. Which one is it?
Oh, it's ore. Me and my partner here are going to do some mining up in the Saccadens. Hey, tell me, what's a good-looking woman like that doing in a small town like Casa Grande?
Oh, no one knows for sure. Maybe she just wanted to get away from the crowd. She's had her share of them.
How come?
You ever hear of the Scout of the Cumberland?
The girl who was a spy for the Union Army during the war. Dogged, I thought I recognized her. That's Pauline Cushman.
Yeah. What a woman.
Ain't another one like her. She was born a real lady down south, but she grew up out on the plains with the Indians. She can outride, outshoot, outlasso any man I ever saw.
Is she married?
Nope. Guess she never found anybody that could harness all of that wildness.
Well, maybe she never found anybody who was man enough to try. Huh? After all, she's just a sensitive soul.
Yellow-bellied snake heart in the name of Scott.
I'm sorry, Miss Pauline, honest.
You've been low-talking me all over town. I'll teach you, you hyena.
What do you think you're a sweet, sensitive little lady now?
Well, am I? They burned my granny at the stake, did they? I'll show you who's a witch.
I never meant what I said. I'm sorry, Miss Pauline.
Frank, would you like to make another little bet for, say, $100?
What kind of bet?
I bet you that I marry her 1 week from today.
Now you get out of town on the next stage, you hear me? You low-down buzzard!
All I can lose is money.
Stop! My dear, you must be exhausted.
Put me down.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jeremiah Fry, a former officer of the United States Army. I come from a good home, have a good education, and I've fallen madly in love with you.
What?
Until tonight, my love.
Put me down, you blasted fool.
Well, your wish is my command. Au revoir.
Perdóname, señores. I got to start fixing up here for the fiesta tonight.
A fiesta? Hey, come on, about time for some action. Let's get ready for the celebrate.
I bet my money on
Doc, get over to the crowd right away. There's going to be trouble.
Oh?
Well,
a man like you shouldn't be allowed to own animals, George Peabody. That mule is sick. You send him out today, he'll die.
She's right. I never saw a woman knows as much about animals as she does.
Hey, you, cut out that off mule.
Hurry it up. I got a load to get out.
I'll give you just 3 seconds to cut out that sick mule.
You and who else?
Me and my friend here. 1, 2...
All right. Cut it out. It probably slowed up the team anyway.
Well, my turtle dove, once again, your sweet voice and gentle smile has triumphed. I'm so impressed with your womanly ways of persuasion that I have decided to take you to the dance tonight.
When will you get it through your thick skull, Mr. Fryer, that I can't stand the sight of you?
7 o'clock, you said. All right, I'll be on time. You'll be on the dot, won't you?
Don't hold your breath.
You waiting for somebody, señorita?
Of course not, Carmela.
Then why are you still here?
I just don't want to be the first to arrive at the party. Still, there's no sense in being late.
Sí. Adios.
Adios. I forgot my... Oh, that isn't the one I wanted, Carmela.
Oh, the rest are down in the laundry, señorita. I'll go get them, see?
That's right. I'll just wait here. Carmela, if anyone should inquire as to my whereabouts, tell them I've gone to the dance.
Sí, señorita.
On second thought, tell him to go jump in the lake.
You looking for someone, Miss Pauline?
Why, no, Tom. My, the music's lively, isn't it?
Forgive me, my dear, but I seem to be a little bit late.
Late, Mr. Fryer, for what?
No matter, though. The evening is still young. I see they're playing our dance. You do waltz, don't you?
I wouldn't dance with you.
You don't waltz. Well, that's too unfortunate. Perhaps this young lady over here waltzes. Thank you, ma'am. You ought to try waltzing sometime, my sweet. You might enjoy it.
Mr. Miller, I should like to dance.
Yeah, pardon me. My pleasure, ma'am. My pleasure. Pardon me.
Now, what was that you were saying about my waltzing?
I believe I spoke out of turn, Miss Cushman. After having seen you dance, may I suggest before you give such exhibitions again, you take a few lessons. I'd be happy to teach you myself.
You'd be happy to teach me.
That's right.
Why, you conceited, egotistical maniac. You can't do anything that I can't do twice as good. Do you hear me?
Not quite, my love. Would you mind speaking a little bit louder?
Name a contest. Just name one. I'll show you who can teach who.
Whom, my dear? Your grammar could use some improving, too. Not to mention your terrible temper.
What'll it be? Just name something.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I don't have the time to play games with you right now. I'm riding into the mountains tomorrow morning.
I'll race you.
You're what?
I'll beat you wherever you're going.
Well, I'm sorry, but that would be impossible. I'm riding up to Miners Peak. No woman can ride in that country.
I have offered you a challenge, Mr. Fryer. Are you going to be man enough to accept it?
Are you serious?
Now, you all listen. I've just challenged Mr. Fryer to a race. The destination is Miners Peak in the Sackatons. Now, you all know there are many ways of getting there. Who'd care to bet I make it first?
I'll put my money on Miss Pauline, and I'll cover all bets.
Me too.
All right, now we're doing it. She'll never make it.
That is about the sneakiest way I ever heard of getting a girl alone.
You'd better get that $100 ready, Frank. Pauline and I may need it on our honeymoon.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Boy, that boy does everything the hard way.
Is there anything else you want to teach me?
Well, not at the moment. But tell me something. Can you cook as well as you ride?
See for yourself. I'll be cooking my breakfast at Miners Peak tomorrow morning when you get there. Might as well relax, baby. We're a half day ahead. And only you and I and the Indians know this shortcut.
Would you like to try a match?
You low-down sneak. How long you been spying on me?
Well, I saw your horse running wild. I couldn't catch him, so I thought I'd better catch up to you.
But how did you know where... You were following me all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Lucky for you I was, too.
You never intended to race. This was just another way of making fun of me.
Oh, I wouldn't exactly say that, Pauline. Let me take a look at that ankle now, huh? How are the toes, all right? The leg doesn't seem too bad. The knee's in pretty good shape. I don't think it's broken. You think you can stand on it for a day or so while I collect more samples?
Well, since I must share my transportation, I suppose I have no choice. But let's make it quite clear that transportation is all I'm going to share with you. So be so kind as to leave me alone.
You know, you've said that so often, I'm beginning to believe you. All right? I'm going to leave you alone. You know, there are times in a man's life when a plate of beans tastes better than a T-bone steak. Got some left. Well, it's getting late. Better get some sleep. Got a tough ride in the morning. It's mighty cold up here at night. What wanna do? I think about that girl
Mr. Fryer. Jerry?
What is it, Pauline?
Since we're both stuck up here together, I see no point in our not talking.
All right. What would you like to say?
I'd love to have some of that food you got there. I said I'd like to have some of that.
You know, it's a funny thing. I can never hear anybody unless they say please.
I don't have to say please to you or anyone else.
As you wish. Wait a second, let me taste that. Oh, this is awful. This is just terrible. I knew I was a terrible cook, but I had no idea I was as bad as all that.
Give that to me.
Oh, no, Miss Cushman, I couldn't let an important lady like you eat swill like this. There'll be some game in the mountains later on. Maybe I'll be able to do better for lunch.
I'd like some of that rabbit. Please.
Well, of course, my love.
What are you staring at?
How is it?
Beggars can't be choosers.
But they can say thank you when they've been fed.
I ask favors of no one. Therefore, I need thank no one.
I can't argue with that kind of logic, and I wouldn't want to spoil your point.
Why, you... I said...
Remember, you're supposed to be a lady.
Well, you can just keep your horse and your food and anything else you got, 'cause I don't need it.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere, just so it's away from you.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, don't just sit there. How'd you get up there anyhow?
Well, when I saw you climbing up there, I figured it was much too rough for me, so I just took the easy trail and rode on up.
You mean that you watched me try to...
That's right.
Why, you...
Yeah, now, temper.
Get me out of here. Please.
You know something, young lady? Someday you're gonna learn that you need me around all the time. Hey!
Jerry.
Are you all right?
Am I? You crazy fool. You know, I've loved only two men in my life. My father when I was a little girl, and my sweetheart when I was 20. Both of them ran out on me. Guess I just figured men as my natural enemy ever since.
Well, all that's gonna change now, Pauline.
All right, I'm gonna make another toast. Now, this toast is to Pauline and Jerry, and may they live like little lovebirdies into the future.
Thank you very much.
This is the happiest day of my life.
I adore you, sweetheart.
I worship you, my love.
You old son of a gun. You said you'd do it, and you did it.
Not now, Frank, not now.
Well, it's yours.
I don't want it.
I lost it fair and square.
Put it away, Frank.
But you won it. Take it.
Tell me, my heart, do I understand correctly that this wedding is a result of a wager?
It wasn't exactly a wager. We had this little discussion, you know.
You bet $100 that I would marry you.
You're getting a little flushed here. Now, you know what happens when you get flushed? The freckles break out
How
across your nose.
dare you?
Now, watch yourself.
You-
Watch that temper. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Dear, remember, I'm your husband. Yes.
Temper is yours. Must.
I'll behave myself, all right.
Very bad mistake.
You low.
I'm
lying cheat! You snake!
The hotel in Casa Grande, which was converted to a private residence, was still standing there when the story was written. Now, Jerry and Pauline settled down there and lived happily in their fashion. If not forever, at least for a little while.
This is the story of one of the crack stagecoach drivers of early California. And if you think you've heard a lot of others like it, you're mistaken. There was never anybody in the same class with this driver. Known in stagecoach circles as Cockeyed Charlie Parkhurst. Charlie met life on its own terms at a very early age when he climbed out of the window of the county poorhouse in New Hampshire. The only home he had ever known.
over there. Get over. Get over there. Back up, back up. Now, hold still. Hold still, dang it.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Balch?
Yeah? That's my name. What do you want? Hold still.
Folks down the road said maybe you'd be needing a stable boy.
Well, you, come over here and hold this horse while I tend to his foot. Right over there.
Whoa, horse, whoa. He's trying to help you. Steady, horse. That's it. That's it.
Stable boy's work is mostly washing buggies, cleaning out stalls.
I wouldn't mind.
What's your name?
Charlie?
Well, Charlie, I'll give you a try.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You can sleep in the loft. Take him to the stable.
Oh, Mr. Balch, could I learn to drive?
You want to?
More than anything in the world.
What's the matter, boy? I'm just looking at your wrist. Yep. Yep, you can do it. You just grow up to fit them clothes and behave yourself, and one day I'll have you driving a coach and four.
And that was the beginning of Charlie Parkhurst's career, which was to earn him a reputation as one of the best whips in all New England. Charlie was nearly 40 when the gold rush started. Folks headed west by ships around the Horn, by covered wagons, by stagecoach. And with the stagecoach came Charlie Parkhurst to offer his services to Wells Fargo.
Well, I don't know. It takes a crack driver to negotiate the roads out here.
Well, I've been driving since I was 10.
Any good with a gun?
Tolerable.
There'll be treasure aboard, $10, $15, $100,000 maybe.
Sure.
You ever met up with any road agents?
No, but I could cope, I guess.
Cope? How? Blast you?
I'll buy a new pipe. Out of my first month's pay.
By golly, you're hired. We'll put you on the Santa Cruz run.
Santa Cruz. It's a pretty name.
If I warn you, Red Muggins and his gang will be waiting for you.
Muggins?
He and his brother Nick had a gang out here that give us no peace. Even Oliver here, our best driver, lost an express box to them.
You don't have to rub it in.
Well?
How soon do I start?
Tomorrow morning. Come in, I'll sign you up.
I'll be here.
Wells Fargo has got itself a good man.
He'll do.
Let's go, General. Come on, Mickey.
Here they come, Red.
How many on top?
One.
Good. Get ready.
Take us home, Dandy. That's the boy.
Now. Throw down that box. Well, make it fast. We ain't got all day.
Come on, Charlie, tell us how you done it.
Ain't nothing to tell.
There was 40 or 1.
So I shot one of them.
The notorious Red Muggins, that's all.
Why, you old man-eater, you.
To Charlie Parkhurst, the rootin', tootin' son of a gun.
Yeah.
Charlie, where you going?
Next round's on me, Charlie.
Come back, Charlie.
I gotta look to my horses.
Horses, heck, this is a celebration. Charlie, come on back.
Charlie,
come on,
come on.
Charlie.
Charlie! Who is it?
It's us, Charlie. Open up.
What do you want?
We're celebrating the death of Mr. Morgan. We're gonna take you out and all get drunk. Make a night of it, Charlie.
I'm gonna turn in. I got an early run tomorrow.
No excuses. We'll pull you on the stage in the morning. Come on out, Charlie. Come on out.
Charlie, get out here.
Yeah. Charlie, come on out.
I said no. Now stop hammering on that door or I'll give you what Red Muggins got. Now, vamoose!
Well, if that's the way you want it. Say, maybe he's got company in there.
Pardon the intrusion. Yeah.
Sounds like a very capable man.
That he is. You wanted to see me, Mr. Carter?
Oh, hello, Charlie. This is Mr. Wells.
How do you do?
This is Charlie Parker. It's the driver I was telling you about. Mr. Wells is here from the East on business. I just told him about your encounter with the Muggins gang.
Wells Fargo should give you a medal.
What did I do with the medal?
Oh, show it to your friends or send it home to your folks.
I don't want no medal.
You sound like a New Englander. I was born in Vermont myself.
You got some orders for me?
Oh, yes. Commission. On your return trip.
Benny Russell.
The young son of Hiram Russell. You know, the big merchant here.
No.
He's only one of the richest men in California.
The boy will be put on the stage in Santa Cruz in your care, and you're to deliver him here.
I'll deliver him.
Surly fellow.
Yeah, as prickly as a chestnut burr. The only thing in the world that man is crazy about is horses, and can he drive them?
That's all that matters.
Expect you'll be glad to get home, Benny.
Not very.
What?
School starts on Monday.
Oh. But at least you'll be glad to see your folks.
And my pony.
You got a pony?
My father gave him to me on my birthday.
Stage will be here around 4 o'clock. You sure the kid's aboard? Seen it with my own eyes. Climb up with the driver. The same driver that killed poor Red. I swore I'd settle that score. This'll do it.
How much ransom you think old man Russell will pay?
Enough to put us on easy street for the rest of our lives.
How old are you?
8. When I'm 9, I'm going to get a boat. And when I'm 10, maybe I'll get a gun.
You're a lucky boy, Benny.
What did you get when you were 10?
Me? I got a job working as a stable boy.
Was it fun?
It was better than the poorhouse. I never had no home, you see. No ma and no pa.
Never?
Nope.
But you must have, or you're going to have been born.
I was born all right. I got a certificate to prove it, with a name and a date. Whoa!
What's the matter?
Don't be afraid, Benny. Just sit tight.
Put him up. You, Sonny, get down.
Stay where you are, Benny.
I said get down.
Stay here, Benny. You want the express box, you can have it.
One more word out of you, and you'll get a bullet right where my brother Red got his. Now get down.
All those horses still up there.
Under the seat, Benny. Come on, Benny.
Whoa, boy. Whoa. Come on out, Benny. We lost him. Looks like our near leader's lost a shoe, too. And we can't stop now, Dandy. We have to wait till we get to the next stage depot. Come on, boy. All right.
You know what? When my father hears what happened, he'll give you a reward.
I don't want no reward.
Why don't you?
Hold that lantern closer, Benny.
Charlie!
Oh.
Charlie!
I'm all right. Just kind of took me by surprise is all.
You sure?
I'm sure. Better hurry before your folks start worrying.
Four shipping boxes. Well, Charlie. Here's the boy. What happened to you?
We got held up.
Nick Muggins tried to kidnap him.
Muggins?
But we beat him up and got away. Didn't we, Charlie?
That we did, Benny.
They winged you, huh?
No, it was just a stupid accident.
Horse kicked him.
Well, have a look at it.
It's all right.
Now, let me see it, Charlie.
It's all right, I tell you.
Charlie, you never can tell what...
This is serious. We better get a doctor.
I don't want a doctor. I can take care of it.
And there's nothing to be trifled with. Come on, Charlie, you better come with me.
I'm going home.
All right, go home. But get in your bed, and I'll fix the doctor to you.
You could come to our house. We got lots of spare rooms.
Let me be, all of you. Won't have no doctor fussing over me.
You want to lose your eye?
It's my eye, ain't it? I'll treat it the way I choose. So long, Benny.
What are you going to do with a man like that?
Just leave him alone. Tough luck, Charlie. I can still drive.
Sure you can, Charlie. What's an eye, more or less?
Well, nothing, Charlie. Nothing.
I'll show you. I'll show Wells Fargo. I'll show the whole cockeyed world.
Cockeyed. That's him. To cockeyed Charlie Parkhurst.
Come on, Dandy. Pull! Pull, dang you!
Miracle if we don't get stuck. I never saw so much mud.
We never should have taken the stage. We should have taken a boat to Santa Cruz.
Well, it's about the same thing, amount of water we've been through.
Come on, pull! Come on, Dandy. Get up. Mickey. Come on, my beauties. Come on, pull! Come on, my beauty, pull! That's it, Dandy. Mickey! General! Pull, General! Dang you, pull!
Can't go on. The river's busted its banks.
The bridge washed away?
No, but it's likely to go any minute.
Then I ain't got no time to lose.
It's suicide, Charlie. Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah! Fire! Stop this coach! Come on, Dandy! Fire!
Come on, stop this!
Shut up and keep your seat, you darn city slicker!
Man, you nearly killed us.
Well, what are you yelling about? We made it, didn't we?
Cockeyed Charlie hung up a unique record those years he drove the Santa Cruz run. Never an accident, never a lost shipment, and never late. But there finally came the day when Charlie climbed stiffly down for the last time and retired from driving. And then another day, right after Christmas in '79.
I just came by Charlie's cabin. I noticed there wasn't any smoke coming out of the chimney, so I stopped and knocked at the door.
He might have gone somewhere.
No, he was there.
I'm surprised that he answered.
He didn't. I could see him through the window, resting in a chair.
Well, I'll get Doc and we'll go over there and...
Check. Charlie won't like it.
Come on, let's all go over there. We can wait outside.
Remember the time we all come here, try to get him to go out on the town with us?
Years ago, that was.
He ain't changed none. He'd kick the doc out right now if he was conscious.
Most solitary critter I ever knowed.
I've never seen anybody like Charlie Parkhurst.
Well, it's all over.
Best man Wells Fargo ever had.
I found this inside of his shirt. I thought you might like to read it, Mr. Carter. The handwriting is kind of faded.
Birth certificate. Charlotte Parkhurst, New Hampshire, 1812. Charlotte Parkhurst. Charlie have a wife?
His sister, more than likely.
No, it wasn't either one. It was Charlie himself.
Doc, what are you saying?
I don't understand.
Charlie was born Charlotte Parkhurst. The squarest, toughest, fightingest, crack driver that ever held reins. Cockeyed Charlie Parkhurst was a woman.
In the Pioneer Cemetery at Watsonville, California, not far from the old stage route, you'll find the last resting place of Charlie Parkhurst, who I'm sure would be happy that the name on the plaque presented by the Historical Association of Pajaro Valley is the name he went under through life. Back in 1876, Texas was a hotbed of frontier action. The hostile Apaches burning, killing, fighting to save their homeland from the invading white settlers. On one occasion, a band of warriors intent on massacre swept down on a cavalry patrol. The gallant troopers repulsed the attack and drove them off, pursuing them into the hills. Many Apache prisoners were taken. And it is about one of them that we tell our story. The story of Indian Emily.
Major, your report.
We were ambushed while patrolling Olympia Canyon. We repulsed the attack, inflicting many losses. Then we broke up their camp. Our losses, 3 dead, 7 wounded. We took many prisoners. Further pursuit of the enemy into the hills seemed futile. I ordered the column to return.
What about that squaw? Was she in the battle too?
Oh, no, sir. When we broke up their camp and chased them into the hills, she fell from her horse and struck our head. I couldn't leave her out there in that condition, sir.
Yes. Well, dismiss your company. See to your horses and your wounded. I want more details later.
Yes, sir.
Dismount! Dismissed.
Lieutenant, take charge of those prisoners.
Yes, sir.
Mangy-looking lot, aren't they?
As you say, sir. Mangy looking.
Lock them up. But don't turn your back on them.
Yes, sir. She's just a girl. Untie her, Scrag.
I'd leave her hog-tied if I was you, Lieutenant. She's injured.
Untie her.
That's an order, Scrag.
Give her to me, Lieutenant. Yep, I know just what to do with a squaw.
Why, she's just a child.
She's hurt, Mother. Hurt bad, I'm afraid.
Well, you did right to bring her here, son. Take her into my room.
I'd better get the doctor.
Just a minute. He must be busy with the wounded. You get some soap, hot water, and the medicine box. This child needs some cleaning up.
Colonel, come in, sir.
Lieutenant, I came to discuss that Indian girl. People on the post are very upset that there's an Apache on the loose. She's a prisoner and she should be incarcerated.
Nonsense, Colonel.
Ma'am?
She's not a criminal. She's just a child. I'm not sure she even knows what it's all about.
No, I doubt that, ma'am. These savages are very canny. You have to watch them every minute.
Are you implying that this girl is a threat to the safety of Fort Davis?
Why, no, ma'am, but she is an Indian and she's a prisoner of war. Now, I suggest you allow us to look after the Army's business of retaining hostiles.
Come with me, Colonel. There, Colonel, is the canny savage, the murdering hostile who is causing you and the good people of Fort Davis such concern.
Yes, she does look rather young and harmless enough. But if she causes any trouble...
I shall take full responsibility.
Yes, well, good night, ma'am.
Good night, sir.
Ma'am.
Oh, Mother, I'm proud of you. The way you stood up to the Colonel.
Nonsense. He's just a man.
Maybe I ought to get the doctor.
I'm sure I can take care of her. There now. You're going to be all right. Just lie back and rest.
How's you got to get here?
She speaks. You were hurt. We'll take care of you. Make you well again.
Pasukatu no stay Whiteface house.
If you don't want to stay, you may go. But first you must get well. You understand?
You bluecoat squaw?
He is my son, Lieutenant Easton.
Him. Good bluecoat. Pasukatu stay. Little time.
But 6 months later, the Indian girl was still at the fort.
Shirt. Shirt. Sock. Oh, 2 times.
Very good, Pasukatu. That is very good.
Very good. Is better than good?
Correct.
Soon you'll be perfect.
Lieutenant Tom, be perfect is better than good.
Right.
Come along now, girl. Perfect is a long way off for all of us.
A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. Proverbs 22, number 1. Mr. Lieutenant Tom, Pasukatu would like to choose good name, like it says in the Bible.
You mean something shorter?
I've thought for a long time she should have a Christian name.
That is what I mean.
Good girl.
What name I have?
What name would you like? Helen? Mary? Maud?
Of all the names that sing with music, I would best like to be called Emily.
Why, that's my name. But there are other, more beautiful names.
But none so close to my heart.
I am very proud and happy. From this moment on, Pasukatu shall be called Emily.
Oh.
And I have something for an occasion like this. For you, Emily.
Mr. Lieutenant Tom is so wonderful with men.
Yes, dear, he is wonderful with the men. What is it, Emily? What's the matter?
The brown hen. The brown hen is missing. And Mr. Lieutenant Tom must have it for dinner. It must be recaptured.
What's your hurry? You're pretty uppity, ain't you?
Let go of me.
You can change your name and the way you dress, but there's one thing you can't change. You're still an Injun squaw. I know how to treat squaw.
Let go of me.
Keep your hands off her.
You plan on saving her for yourself, Lieutenant?
I got a letter from Mary today.
Oh, no wonder you look pleased.
Her father's got his orders. He'll be arriving about the 15th of May.
Why, that's only...
5 months, 17 days. What's this?
I have made soft shoes for Mr. Lieutenant Tom. A man long in the saddle of the hard-backed horse seeks comfort on his arrival home.
Hey, wait a minute. You're very kind, Emily, but... Well, a man from the hard-backed horse doesn't need soft shoes. Well, I thank you all the same, Emily. And the shoes are nice. Very nice. I tell you what. I will take my pipe.
That Lieutenant Tom of yours is eating better than the Colonel. It's going to be hard on the girl he marries.
But the Colonel is married.
Well, I mean Lieutenant Tom. Well, that must be that Nelson party that's arrived.
The new captain. Lieutenant Tom rode out to meet him.
Captain Nelson.
Colonel?
Welcome to the post.
I want you to meet my daughter, Mary. Mary, this is Colonel Merritt.
I'm delighted to know you. Well, Captain.
Well, Mary, this is Fort Davis, end of the line.
I thought I'd never get here.
I'd have gone all the way to Washington to escort you if they'd let me.
Oh.
Emily, come over here. Someone I want you to meet. Miss Mary Nelson, Miss Emily. Miss Emily.
How do you do? She doesn't speak English?
Oh, sure she does. She was just struck dumb by the sight of anyone as pretty as you.
Oh.
Scragg, you say there's a buildup going on in this area. What do you think that means?
Well, I ain't sure, Colonel, but it don't look good.
Well, those devils are up to something. Their raids have been increasing lately, and they're becoming more daring.
Almost as if someone was giving them news when the troops were the smallest. Wouldn't you say so, Lieutenant?
I don't know what you mean by that, Scragg.
Don't you?
Scragg, what are you implying?
Oh, I ain't implying nothing, Colonel. Just that if there was an Injun spy inside of the fort, well...
Now, just a minute.
Now, just a minute, gentlemen. Mr. Scragg seems to believe that Emily is betraying us. I don't believe it. You may go, Scragg.
Sir,
I'm sorry about that, Easton, but Scragg is... Well, you know Scragg. He's a good scout, or I wouldn't have him on the fort.
Yes, sir.
However, we must take all precautions. Fort Davis is already outnumbered by these Apaches. You will double all guard and sentry duty. All traveling patrols will remain within signaling distance of the fort. You will post a guard inside and outside the fort. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Tom? I'm not too worried.
I trust Emily with my life, sir.
I'm sure you would, Lieutenant.
Will we coming for dinner tonight, sir?
I certainly will. I've heard about the food at your place.
Good afternoon, sir.
No, thank you. No, thank you, Emily.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, this is one of the nicest punches I've ever tasted. I wish you'd give my
Attention! Attention, please. I have an announcement to make. This daughter of mine likes the Army so much, she's joining up for life. I have the great pleasure of announcing my daughter Mary's engagement to Lieutenant Thomas Easton.
Well, congratulations, Tom. I think that's just wonderful. Mary, you got yourself one of the finest young men I've ever met. Captain, I think you... Congratulations,
Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Good night. Good night.
Night, sir.
Emily, Tom, she's not here.
Where could she be? I'll take a look around. She's not outside. Where could she... Mother, what's wrong?
She's gone, Tom. She's left us.
What do you mean, left us? She can't leave the fort.
Emily would have found a way.
But why? Why should she leave?
You don't know. You honestly don't know, do you?
Why should I know?
Tom, Emily is in love with you.
In love? With me? Little Parsacatu.
Parsacatu finds it hard to forget the ways of the white man.
My nights are filled with shadows, mother of my mother. I cannot wash them away.
5 moons have come and gone, and you still think on the blue coat man. Speak not for the ears of the chief to hear. There is much hate for the blue coats.
We're all of the same heart.
Oh.
Take position. North. South. 3 times sun. Strike fort. Kill all the blue coats.
Did you hear anything?
Yeah. It's an engine. I can just smell him.
What goes up there? We hit somebody. Emily. It's Emily, Indian Emily.
Mr. Lieutenant Tom, I have come to see Mr. Lieutenant Tom.
Just lay right there. Guard! Guard! It's Indian Emily. She's come back. Get a stretcher and get Lieutenant Easton on the double.
Emily? Emily? The Colonel is here.
Mr. Lieutenant Tom. I have come from the campfires of my people to tell their plan. My ears have heard unhappy words, many warriors, many guns. At first corner of sun they come. Many bluecoat die.
Send messengers to recall all patrols. Emily, good girl. You've done us a great service. You're a very brave girl, and we're very grateful.
I'm sorry. Honest, Emily. Emily, I didn't know it was you.
Mr. Lieutenant Tom, I could not let you die. Him a good blue coat.
The Apaches came as they had planned, but thanks to Emily's warning, the fort was prepared and repulsed the attack. Indian Emily was buried with full military honors. She was buried in a grave just outside the fort that she had so gallantly saved. But Indian Emily's story did not end in that tiny, shallow grave. The drama of great romance and sacrifice so endeared her to the state of Texas that they have erected this monument in her memory at Fort Davis in Jefferson Davis County. The plaque tells her story.
আমাদের গেস্ট জাজ আজকে বলেছে যে সে বিটরুট পছন্দ করে না, সো তাকে খাওয়ানোর জন্য আমাদেরকে ইনোভেটিভ হতে হবে, ইন্টারেস্টিং খাবার হতে হবে, অ্যান্ড অফকোর্স মজা হতে হবে।
উনি বিট খান না যখন শুনেছি তখন একটু মানে কনফিউজ ছিলাম, কারণ একটা খাবার যখন মানুষ খেতে চায় না তাকে খাওয়ানোটা সেটা খুবই টাফ, আর যখন মানুষটা জানে যে এই খাবারটা এখানে দেওয়া আছে বাট সেটা আমি খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না তখন আরও বেশি টাফ।
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, পারলে খাও। চ্যালেঞ্জের আজকে মেন্টর টাইমস তোমরা শুরুতেই পাচ্ছ 2 মিনিটস করে। তো মেন্টরদের কাছ থেকে আমার মনে হয় খুব ভালো করে বুঝে ডিশটা পারফেক্টলি করতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি এর সাথে অ্যাড করতে চাই যে আজকে আমাদের এলিমিনেশন এপিসোড, সো পারফর্ম করতেই হবে। বটম 2 আজকে আমাদের এখান থেকে এলিমিনেটেড হয়ে যাবে, which includes আপনাদের 7 জন and আপনাদের 7 জন। বটম 2 will be eliminated. পারফর্ম করার আরেকটা রিজন ইজ দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। আমরা সবাই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার জানি, কত দুবার দেখেছি পাওয়ার। ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ, ইউ হ্যাভ টু হ্যাভ দ্য হাইয়েস্ট মার্ক। সো পারফর্ম। আজকে এপিসোডের এন্ডে ওয়ান অফ ইউ উইল উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আমি অনুরোধ করবো এবারে আপনাদের আসন গ্রহণ করার জন্য। পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনারা বসবেন। এবার মেন্টরস, আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে 2 মিনিটস করে পার পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। এখন চিকেন পাউডারটা ইউজ করবেন, আর বিটরুটকে আপনি এক কাজ করবেন, এটা হচ্ছে ঘিতে ভাজা ভাজা করে নেবেন। সেকেন্ডলি হচ্ছে আপনি হচ্ছে অ্যাপিটাইজার সার্ভ করতে চাচ্ছেন, স্যালাড করতে চাচ্ছেন, ভিনেগারে ভিজারে কুচিয়ে একদম মিহি কুচিয়ে বিটরুটটা যাতে অল্প জাস্ট কালার করছি না, একটু বুঝে নিন বিটরুটটা বুঝে নাও স্যার, যেটা বেটার হবে। টেস্টিও তো হতো, বিটরুটের স্মেল থাকে, তাহলে আপনি কর্ন দ্য টপ ইউজ করেন, তাহলে টেস্ট ভালো আসবে। না, ভিতরে চিকেনের ভিতরে বিটরুটের স্টাফিং যাবে, একটা চিকেনের সাথে মিক্সড হয়ে যায়, চিকেনের রোলার হতে পারে বা যে কোনো একটা টিকি রাখা। এসব কী করতে চাইলেন বলে ইউজ করবে লেয়ারিং, ভালো লাগে মাল্টি লেয়ারিং হয়। বিট্টু বানিয়ে উপরে লেয়ার করে বিট্টু ভাড়া খাবো দিয়ে দিন মজা একটা ফ্রেপের ভিতরে স্টাফ দিয়ে দেন ফ্রেপ করতে পারেন না ময়দা চিনি ওদিকে সসটা দিলেন টাইম স্যার
আসলে আমাদের কোনো প্ল্যানিং ছিলই না কাউকে এলিমিনেট করার কিন্তু
আপনাকে টপ 9-এ আসতে হবে এন্ড আপনি যখন টপ 9-এ আসবেন তখন আপনার জন্য র্যাঙ্কিং ওয়াইজ অনেক অ্যাডভান্টেজেস থাকবে।
কুমু চলে আসুন।
আমাদের শেরাধুনির ট্রেডিশন অনুযায়ী there is this black scarf যেটা আমাদের টপ স্কোরার অলওয়েজ পায়। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
আমি প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ পেয়েছি। আমি আমার এই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ বা স্কোরিং বার মার্কটা আমি যেটা সেট করেছি এটা আমি মেনটেন করার চেষ্টা করব।
নাতাশা আপনি কিছু বলতে চান মুনিমকে নিয়ে?
আমি আসলে অনেক বেশি এক্সপেকটেশন ছিল আমার, বাট ওনার নার্ভাসনেস ছিল অনেক বেশি। তারপর ভেবেছিলাম যে কিছু একটা বেটার হবে, বাট আনফরচুনেটলি সে আসলে ওভাবে করতে পারে।
ওকে, মুনিম কিছু বলতে চান?
আমার নিজের কাছ থেকে এক্সপেকটেশন এর চেয়ে ভালো ছিল, আনফরচুনেটলি আমি আমার মতো করে আউটকামটা দিতে পারিনি।
ওকে, এখন স্কোরটা আমরা দেখে নিই। লেটস হ্যাভ আ লুক। 15.2 out of 30. ওয়েল, আজকে আমরা জেনে গেছি আমাদের 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর, এবং আজকের টপার হচ্ছেন নাশিতা বাশার। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আউট অফ 30, 26.6। আমাদের প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জ উৎসবের স্বাদ, এবং দুদিন কিন্তু শেষ হয়েছে, তো 2 পর্ব মিলিয়ে আমাদের হাইয়েস্ট স্কোরার হচ্ছে কুমু। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আউট অফ 30, 27.2। এবার বটম 2 পেয়ে গেছি, যারা দুজন আজ এই মহামঞ্চ থেকে বাড়ি ফিরবে। আমরা স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখবো এবং দেখে নেব কোন দুজন বাড়ি ফিরছেন। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন আউট অফ 30 পেয়েছেন 15.2। শারমিন সাবা লিনা, তিনি পেয়েছেন আউট অফ 30, 15.6। ডাক্তার মুনিম, আপনি আজকে বলতে গেলে দ্বিতীয় জীবন পেয়েছিলেন, কারণ গত পর্বে যখন আপনি আসলে একটা রেসিপি পেলেন, সেটা ছিল কুমুর রেসিপি, যে রেসিপি দিয়ে তিনি কিন্তু প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জের হাইয়েস্ট স্কোরার হয়েছেন, এবং আপনি সেটা করতে পারবেন না বলেই কিন্তু আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা সেটা পরিবর্তন করেছিলেন, কারণ রেসিপিটা বুঝতে সমস্যা হচ্ছিল আপনার। সো আজকে ছিল আপনার জন্য সেকেন্ড চান্স, এবং খুব একটা কঠিন রেসিপি আপনি পাননি, বাট সেই আশানুরূপ আউটপুটটা আপনার কাছ থেকে আমরা পাইনি। একই সাথে লিনা, মোরগ পোলাও ছিল আপনার রেসিপি, বাট সেই মোরগ পোলাওয়ের প্রপার কালারই আসেনি আপনার, খাবারটা পুরোটাই তেতো। আপনার যিনি মেন্টর ছিলেন তিনিও সেই কথা বলেছেন। আমি ঠিক জানি না, হাত কিন্তু মাইমুনারও কেটে গিয়েছিল, বাট মাইমুনা খুব গুড পারফরমেন্স দিয়েছে। সো এটা একটা মহামঞ্চে টিকে থাকতে হলে আপনাকে প্রতিটা সেকেন্ড লড়াই করতে হবে। ওকে, তার মানে আমাদের সেরা 20 থেকে আজ বিদায় নিচ্ছেন দুজন। তারা হলেন ফরিদপুরের ডক্টর মুনিম এবং সেই সাথে রাজশাহীর লিনা। এবার ছাড়তে হচ্ছে মহামঞ্চ, কিন্তু অবশ্যই নেক্সট টাইম বেটার লাক। এক মিনিট লিনা এবং ডক্টর মুনিম, আপনি আপনার জায়গায় যান প্লিজ। আপনিও চলে আসুন।
আমার কিছু কথা ছিল। সবাইকেই এরকম বাজে পারফরমেন্সের জন্যই কিন্তু স্কোর কম পাবে এবং এই মঞ্চ ছেড়ে চলে যেতে হবে। কিন্তু এই ঈদের সময় আসলে আমাদের কোনো প্ল্যানিং ছিলই না কাউকে এলিমিনেট করার। কিন্তু পরবর্তীতে সেটা আর হবে না। তবে এই 2 পর্ব উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং আগামী থিম যেটা থাকছে, এই দুটো থিম মিলিয়ে আপনাদের স্কোর কিউমুলেটিভ করে যে বটম 2 থাকছেন তারা অবশ্যই এলিমিনেট হচ্ছেন।
আসলে অনেক কিছুই তো হলো, অনেক নাটকীয়তা। ভাগ্য নির্ধারণ করার আরেকটা সুযোগ কিন্তু এখানে সবাই পেয়ে গেলে তোমরা যারা লোয়েস্ট স্কোরার, আমি বলবো নেক্সটে কিন্তু এটা আর থাকছে না।
নেক্সট এপিসোডে, সিরিজ অফ এপিসোডে 20 থেকে 18 হয়ে যাবে, and then you will be divided into 18. Top 9 হওয়াটা is very important for you guys, for everyone. আপনাদের ফাইট এটা হতে পারে না যে আমি জাস্ট সার্ভাইভ করব। আপনাকে টপ 9-এ আসতে হবে, এন্ড আপনি যখন টপ 9-এ আসবেন তখন আপনার জন্য র্যাঙ্কিং ওয়াইজ অনেক অ্যাডভান্টেজেস থাকবে।
কুমু চলে আসুন।
আমাদের শেয়ার আধুনিক ট্রেডিশন অনুযায়ী there is this black scarf যেটা আমাদের টপ স্কোরার অলওয়েজ পায়। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
আমি প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ পেয়েছি। আমি আমার এই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ বাই স্কোরিং বার মার্কটা আমি যেটা সেট করেছি এটা আমি মেনটেন করার চেষ্টা করব নিজের জন্য।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আরও একবার আপনার জায়গায় চলে যাবেন। কি নিচ্ছে পুরো কেন খাওয়াচ্ছে? লেবু কেন ওটার মধ্যে দিচ্ছে? লেবু কেন পড়ে দিতে বলছে? সময় হয়েছে রাধুনী স্টোরে যাবার এবং সেখান থেকে আপনাদের কি কি ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস লাগবে সেটা নিয়ে আসতে হবে। আর বরাবরের মতো আমাদের সময় 15 মিনিটস। সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। সো আজকে যে নজন রান্না করছেন আপনাদের সময় 1 ঘন্টা, আর সেই সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। কি নিচ্ছেন পুরো কেন খাওয়াচ্ছে লেবু কেন কামড়ে দিচ্ছে লেবু কেন পড়ে যেতে বলছে
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 30 মিনিটস বাকি আছে অনলি 30 মিনিটস
ডেটিং এর আইডিয়া অলরেডি চিন্তা করা আছে
হ্যাঁ এখন জাস্ট এটা হয়ে গেলে প্লেটিংটা করে একটু
14 মিনিট বাকি কস্টিং শুরু করে দাও
কস্টিং হয়নি প্লেটিংটা পরে কস্টিংটা শেষ করে ফেলবেন আমি জাস্ট এখন ক্লিন করছি তো যতটুকু স্পেনের একটা রেসিপি করছি এটার নাম হচ্ছে গিয়ে ফিশ পাইলা এখন আমি এটাকে দমে দিচ্ছি আর দেখি কি হয়
আজকে আমাদের পর্বের নাম হচ্ছে ফিশ ফিউশন এটা আমার ভাগ্যে পড়েছে চাইনিজ আমি আজকে আমার রেসিপির নাম হচ্ছে জাইউ ফিশ দিয়ে রুই ফিশ দিয়ে এটা করছি আশা করছি এই টাইমের মধ্যে এটা কমপ্লিট করতে পারবো
আজকে আমি করছি মেক্সিকোর একটা ডিশ পেসকাডো আলা ভারকুজানা আজকে আমি ফার্স্ট টাইম মেক্সিকান কোনো ডিশ করছি তারপর ফিশ দিয়ে ফিউশন
আজকে আমার রেসিপি ছিল ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিন তো দেশি মাসে ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিনের কোনো একটা ডিশ আমাকে করতে হচ্ছে আমি আমার মেন ডিশ হিসেবে রাখছি হচ্ছে ফ্রেঞ্চ বিস্ক স্যুপ যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে বল দিয়ে করতেছি আমি বল পিস দিয়ে আমার স্যুপ মোটামুটি হয়ে গেছে আমি জাস্ট একটু টেস্ট করে এটা নামাই ফেলবো আমার অলরেডি আমি এটা রোল ভাজবো আর হচ্ছে টোস্ট রেডি করবো দ্যাটস ইট
কি হচ্ছে জুয়ারিয়া
আমি ফিশ বেক করতে দিয়েছি ওভেনে অ্যান্ড ফ্রাইড রাইস করছি সাইড ডিশ আর আমার রেসিপির নাম হলো ওরাটা আল পার্টোসিও
15 মিনিট বাকি আছে হয়ে যাবে না
I hope so.
with plating costing and cleaning good luck
Thank you. কি মানে কইছে
Thai cuisine
জি
দেখে বোঝা যাচ্ছে we can smell the Thai flavors
আমার অলমোস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছে স্টিমড ফিশ করছি আর সাথে হচ্ছে স্টিকি রাইস
very nice ডেটিং এর আইডিয়া অলরেডি চিন্তা করা আছে
হ্যাঁ এখন জাস্ট এটা হয়ে গেলে প্লেটিংটা করে ফেল
14 মিনিট বাকি কস্টিং শুরু করে দাও
কস্টিং হয়নি প্লেটিংটা পরে কস্টিংটা শেষ করে ফেলবেন আমি জাস্ট এখন ক্লিন করছি তো যতটুকু
মানে প্লেটিংটা করো তুই পাশাপাশি চিনি কস্টিং তারপরে কি অবস্থা
জি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আজকে আমার মেক্সিকান ডিশ পেসকাডো আলা বিরে ক্রুজানা
কি ফিশ নিয়েছো
আজকে আমি বোয়াল
বোয়াল
জি জি জি
Ai a little bit bullshit đấy 220 máu này đùa kiếm vàng Thôi mở cái này đi. Auto hết. Lại cho anh rồi. I'm trying again. Này cái này luôn. Mất. Mất ngay, mất ngay. Cái nhà không có đấy à? Thôi ba, I'm dying. Ôi không, Bri. So hard. Ây, có hát không? Nice. Nhọt. Nice. Thôi, top 4 không vậy? Khó rồi. Khó rồi. Thôi bye bye guys, I'm dying. Ui, cáo thọ khỏe không? Cáo thọ khỏe thế. Đừng cố chấp để yêu thêm một ai. Ui, cáo thọ khỏe thế. Chill. Bye bye. Oh, Bri, I'm top 6. Unbelievable. Không thể tin là tôi top 6 ạ. Xem có mấy thằng nó đứng chờ mình đánh kéo nó. Hello. What Bri? Dũng gái nhất game hé Bri. Move. Thằng kia làm gì vậy? Nó đi rồi. Nó đi về luôn. $880 sẽ lên là 980, 100 kinh nghiệm game, 10 game mới lên một cấp. 10 game mà lên một cấp à? 2005 mà lên 2 cấp này. Là đến tận đây luôn. Chết, ta bỡn kiểu gì cho được ha. He. Bóm. Bom. Ngoài kia bao la thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là em. Ok, 1 triệu x nhót. Chúng mày đánh tao. Chúc mày đánh thao, chúc mày đánh thao, chúc mày đánh thao. Mày là hơi yếu ạ. Gì? Giờ thằng ra mà lít rank nữa cơ, lừa rồi. Vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Ui. Con thua nhỉ, không ra nhỉ. Không ra tướng vậy. Ta cho thầy đi nhanh lên. Trời ơi. Một cái giáp mà, giáp mà phiêu ra cổng được. Mất luôn. Chitana này, đẹp á, mấy con này đẹp thế ta. Moria. Bẹp. Một xe từng cái nhỏ. Phải là lè. Phi la li. Ngập luôn ấy, chất chơi người rơi. Ôi sợ cái gì. Trái tim em ra dòng máu lông để yêu anh. Bẹp. Đau chúa. Bẹp. Đừng có khinh con xích nha Bri. Hẹt. Ok. Gọi 3 tiếng luôn đi. Ui. Không cắt. Ai thi. Ui. Kinh khủng. Bắn. Mày đứng trên đấy, mày tỉa xuống, mày tỉa xuống. Mày cứ đứng trên mày tỉa xuống đi, nhóc ác. Đây rồi, bót ra. Mày